Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are for part number 6 of our USA series. Might look a little bit different. Unfortunately, we can no longer use a rolling hill save. I have no idea what's going on, but every time I try and load it up, it just doesn't load. Like where the start button pops up, I hit the start button, it disappears and nothing happens. So, unfortunately, it's not working. I was hoping to have Corsair available too, but for some reason it's not there. Anyway, so this episode I think we're gonna probably harvest this field over here. So we go and try and find our harvester, which I'm thinking is in our big shed over here somewhere. We've got to put our speed to 50 kilometers an hour, I should say, inside the yard, so I'm not going too quick. Is it in there? Yep, it is. We'll jump over here and jump in our John Deere harvester. I do know Corsair doesn't work with certain mods, and one of the John Deere mods is one of them, so I don't know if this John Deere mod is one that Corsair doesn't work with. I don't know. I'll have to have a look and work it out, I suppose. Down the bottom right hand corner you might see as well we've got 0 of 14,100. That'll tell us our capacity and our current amount, but then it will also come up with what grain we're harvesting. It'll actually say it, not have a picture. So for those of you like me who do get confused a lot, it'll be a lot easier. I might start at this side of the field. Don't know how we're going to go harvesting wise. I think I've still got it on 2 times yield as well, which probably isn't a good idea considering how big these fields are. This is the Michigan Dairy and Sugar Beet save game. So we've got the Sugar Beet field down the bottom, so we're going to do a bit of work all throughout the farm. We'll try and expand our farm so that way, wrong button. So that way, no, I want you to, oh, never mind. Need to unfold the header, or fold the header, but we're on a trailer. We're going to expand the farm, that way we are going to supply everybody on the map. That's our long-term goal. Don't know if that will happen, because it's going to take a very, very long time, but we'll see what we can do. So we'll have to have a look and see what the go is with Corsair. I may have made a mistake somewhere, so I'll have to have a look at that and go from there. But we'll get this field started. I might do a run this way and go up to the other end and do a run that way and then hire a worker. And then hopefully you should be able to keep it straight and not miss anything. I did download a few new mods. One of the ones which I would like to have a look at, this one, the Australian RWT dump trailer. Road train, oversized head, so we can get 2 of those put together, which will be my plan. Have we got any? We can get a bit of a loan, so let's grab a couple $100,000 loan. Still got a bit of time, so let's go back in and purchase 2 of those. It's going to take a little while, unfortunately, because we've got so much stuff in the map. We're going to need to go and get a dolly. Is John Deere. Bye. Try and get back out before we go to the end of the field. Oh, plenty of time. We're going to need to harvest this guy pretty early, I think. So we might have to turn around and go up that corner because we're going to harvest off that side of the harvester. I might turn off the 2 times yield as well in between episodes. So I feel like we're going to have way too much straw, way too much grass, way too much wheat, all that sort of stuff. We look at our cow barn, we do have 10 cows in each. Yeah, sugar beet stuff down the bottom, which I think, yep, everything's down there ready to go. Or down that corner of the map, so we can get our cows up and running. We can maybe focus on the sugar beets, then we can expand to pigs or horses or sheep, whatever you guys would prefer to see next. Leave it in the comment section, and whatever gets the most votes we'll go for. Hopefully we don't. Oh, so hopefully we don't hit any of those. Sorry. Well, hopefully the workers come back and fix that up. So, and I think truck-wise, we already have one down at the farm, so I'll have to cycle through and try and find it. I might hit a hired worker just to go across here, so that way we'll have time to go and get the trailers and come back, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'll start this up. Try and line him up. As I said, I'll try and work out what's wrong with Corsair. It's only a beta version, so there is going to be oh, here we go. There is going to be errors. Whether there's going to be a lot or only a few, I really don't know. So, white one. Ah, that's right. So why have we got a white one? But we've got a white one because we're doing a dairy farm. Put it back to 50 kilometers an hour. That's plenty quick enough in the yard. I don't know what the speed limit is out on this road, but also I think 50 is probably more than enough. Let's go through here, try and go around. Pylon that we knocked on the road, one's fallen in unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to get all this done, ready for our cows and stuff. I might even get the crone mower out and get him working over on that other field. So we're going to need to pick up plenty of grass. We're going to need to make some hay, you know, all that sort of thing. Just a sale barn. Not sure if that's moved. Can't remember, to be honest. I know he has updated this map again from when I did the build, so it's quite possibly in a new spot. So the shop is up here. So we've got Melissa's Market. Cool little shop. Couple of houses. Very little design around the houses. That's something that I focus a fair bit on, designing that sort of thing. It's a Napa Auto Parts shop. I've got our Farm Bureau Co-op, our BP service station just here as well. That's the bank, possibly. Can't remember what that is. And then we should have the shop just after that. And then McDonald's and a few other things further down. Right, so hopefully these trailers work. They're only very, very new trailers. I know they have an Australian logo on the back, but I don't know why I got the John Deere colour now. I really don't. I should have got white. Anyway, doesn't matter. Dump that off so we can grab the front trailer and back it onto the dolly. And we should be beautiful, good to go. I don't know how these are going to go when we go to empty them, if we're going to have to possibly unhook to tip the back trailer, because I believe they will tip straight up. So that's something we'll have to have a look at. When the time comes, we want to go and empty all our wheat. So all this wheat we can either sell straight away or we can put it in our silo. I think we'll sell it straight away because we definitely need the money. But that is oop, I don't think the blinkers work on the trailer. That is pretty cool looking. Quick screenshot. If I flick the blinkers on, no, the blinkers don't work. None of the. No, I don't think the headlights work either. Or the tail lights, I should say, not headlights. Hopefully, a future update will help fix that problem. So, Melissa's Market there, as I said before. Another, I think it's a sale point just there. I think we just missed our turn. We did. The wool shop over there. We've got the dairy over there. It's going to cut through this guy's grass. Sorry, getting sidetracked. It's definitely the animal spot there. I don't remember if that's the right spot or not though. Not quite sure. So we get 119,600 in this truck. Grab this guy. Only just fits in here. What I'd do, if that was me, those sheds, I'd raise them up another foot or so. They're definitely not high enough. We want to change our spreading. I think it's left control Y. No, it's not it. I can't remember what it is now. I know there's a button for it. I'll duck across the front of that car. Unfold it, maybe that'll tell us. Turn on mower, high worker, lower. There we go. Left control. Well, that's what I pressed. Has to be unfolded, I would think. So we need to get this guy started. He's going to miss a fair bit down the bottom of the field, but come back and fix that up, and then we can go back and check on this harvester and get him to start going north-south before he gets too far into the field. Alright, high worker. Oop. So I think we're going to have, as I said, a huge amount of wheat and straw and stuff from this one field. So I'm definitely going to have to change the 2 times harvest, 2 times yield. I think it's definitely way too much. Wish I'd leave their beacons on. I know they've only got them on when they are 80% full, but we need to grab a... Oop, not those. Not that either. Not that. Big bud. That's the animal thing. One of these guys. What did that say up the top right then? It was nearly full, maybe. Right, we're going to go and... Yeah, he's full. We're going to go and pick up loading wagon. Should be in the shed straight ahead here. So I've had some comments on the case farm that I did build. One of the comments that someone has said is that with any farm you wouldn't have 2 sheds the same throughout the whole farm. While I agree with it being an old farm, you wouldn't have 2 sheds exactly the same, but being like this farm or the case farm that I did design, because it's not a brand new, because it's not a old farm, it's technically a brand new farm. They would have sheds all the same if they're the sheds that they would like, or if they had like a special price or a special deal going with the shed builder or something along those lines. So I said, whilst I sort of agree with what they said, with the build that we had, I think it's fine because, as I said, you know, brand new build, brand new farm, brand new sheds. It's not like we had an existing farm and we were adding to it. It was all built brand new. I don't know what's going on here. We're stopping those vehicles for some reason. Might hope that'll work. I'll shut you down. Go back to you. Continue to collect some straw while we wait for that harvester to do his thing. So I think we're going to have way too much straw for what we need. As you can see, the frame rates are pretty bad. The graphics settings are on 100% everything, so that doesn't help. But with all the bushes and trees and stuff that I've put in all through here, it slows the game down a fair bit. I can fix that pretty easily. Just load the game without that mod, and it'll get rid of all the trees and stuff, which is an option, just to try and get the frame rate back up a little bit. And then any farm we build from now on, we won't put down any extra trees and all that sort of stuff. As much as I like the look of everything when I do that, as you guys know, it slows the game down pretty dramatically, so got to be pretty careful with what we do and don't put down. Harvester's doing his thing over there, doing a good job. He's got some more vehicles stopped there. Yeah, they're stopping for some reason. Maybe they think the harvester's on the road when he's really not. I don't know. So I'm still doing the build of our custom map, our Australian map. It's going to be called Smithtown. Unfortunately, I did get 4 episodes into the build. Good 4 or 5 hours into it, and I had issues loading the game back up again. The map back up again. When I loaded the map back up again, half the buildings were no longer textured and all that sort of stuff. So I unfortunately had to start all over again. So I pretty much just went back to the Aussie Outback map, leveled the whole thing out, and I've stayed there. Just going to use all the sale points there and all that sort of stuff, and then just add our own like custom touch. Let's take a quick look at how he's going. No, not bad. Missing a little bit, but not going to complain too much. Whoa, watch out for that. 55 mile an hour it says. We change this to miles. I don't think 55 mile an hour is safe speed. I don't think the cars are doing that, that's for sure. Let's go 35 for all our vehicles. Don't want to be known as the rev head around town, that's for sure. Right, so we'll keep picking up this straw, follow the harvester along. As I said, ×2 yield is going to be, yeah, absolutely crazy, I think. I feel like it's going to be way too much. The grass, just as much. We know we always get a fair bit of grass anyway, but it's going to be crazy, especially with this wheat field. You know how big it is. They'll have to come out and replant the field. I think I have plant withering off, yes. Oh, everything's off. Change all that, but I will definitely turn off plant withering. That way, if we want to plant this field, we can leave this for 4 or 5 or 10 episodes or whatever without having to reharvest it. That way we can focus on this and that, getting our cows done, then moving on to somewhere else. I don't know what's wrong with these cars. It's on the horn, mate. If you look where you're going, you got plenty of bloody room. So shut up. All right, we'll go and load some straw into these. Jesus, animal pens. It's terrible driving, that is. I don't know if he picked up a loader either. To load up the manure and the slurry and stuff. Oh. I don't know if it's a trailer making me turn funny or if it's just me today. Okay. Ooh, straw. Just tip it off in here to keep the cows happy. I feel like we could do a lot of work with these buildings. The cows don't move, the cows don't go. Oh, there's a cow outside. It moves outside, they don't move inside. A little bit disappointing. They do move though, I just heard them move, so 9,500 litres is all they're going to take. We've got eight sheds, I think. Another mod that I did download allows us to have more than just the 10 standard animal things placed down. It's upped it to about 35, so we will be able to put down a whole heap more pig pens, you know, chicken farm, all that sort of stuff. We'll just have to make sure we spread them out across the map to try and reduce the amount of frame rate loss and all that sort of thing. So we should be able to fill all this up and have some spare left over to put into our silage, not silage, what do we call it? 500,000 litres we can put in our silo, so plenty of room. Obviously there's no point in selling it right now, we're better off keeping it and then coming back and getting it when we need it. Oh, my door's not open. Coming back and getting it when we need it and use it for the cows later on, because when we go to expand, at least we know we'll have enough straw and stuff to get us through with the current amount that we have. Okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to get in there with this tractor. That's weird. I don't know why the other ones didn't have it, but that one does. Very strange. Right, looks like we'll have to go in the other end. Which is going to be entertaining, trying to reverse all the way down to drop off our straw. So that one, actually, I bet you it's probably one of those side gates that I didn't even look at. It's open, not the actual gate for the door. Oh, there goes the cone. Would apologise, but that's one of ours, so don't worry about it. Right, let's go to here. Where are we? It is, it's a side gate. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, fine. Jump back into you. I know our harvest is full again. So, some of you guys probably have seen the build, no doubt you all have. This little area, oh, can't get out there. It's not a good idea getting out of here because the cows will get out. Hello. Can't shut the door now. Oh, there we go. Press on the button, it'll work. So the area here I've got is like, this will be a lunchroom for the workers. And this is just like the bathroom here, an area for them to park their vehicles when they come to work. That was the idea behind that little area. Just in case some of you were like, what the hell was that for? You know, during the build, that's what I put it there for. We all need somewhere to park our vehicles and have our lunch and go to the bathroom and stuff, so that's where I decided to put it. So now if we head down to where our silo is, so we've got one bunker there, our fillables, another bunker there, and we have our silo just here. 500,000 litres. We'll shut that down. Let's go through to our truck. Unload this guy again. Don't really want to be driving over the crop, but it has to be. I'm going to put that off. So I might turn everything on. All the sprays and that here, I don't think I'm going to go and buy any new sprays and stuff. I think we'll just use the ones here. And we can take them to the other farms when we need them. I'm not going to go buying a whole heap of extra stuff for each individual farm. Like the individual tractors we need for each little farm, yes, but the sprayers, we'll just do it all from here. It'll save a lot of drama with the save game, frame rate loss, all that sort of thing, so try not to stress about it too much. Hopefully he'll be empty soon. I don't know if he'll fill this first trailer. Yep, just under, I think. Didn't we turn crop destruction on? We destroyed part of it. Might just be the back wheels. Right, so I'll move this guy over and out of the way that little bit. There we go, that way we can cycle back through. Chopping this guy and get him going. Gonna need plenty of grass over there as well, so we might go and grab some grass. We've already filled everything up with our straw, so we go and grab some more grass. Make sure everything's full with grass, then I can grab some hay, and then we can work on grabbing the rest of the grass for silage. Oh, stop short. Not quite. I might as well go left, I think. Head up this way and harvest from here. So I am disappointed that we can't continue on with our Rolling Hills map. There hasn't been an update out for that map since I downloaded it, so I don't know if it's going to be an update or not. The person that made it said there was going to be, but we're still waiting, so I figured we might as well head on over to here. This has been a very successful Let's Build video or an episode with over 100,000 views now, I think, and our John Deere silage farm has got over 100,000 views as well. So I figured if we do a Let's Play here, it's a good thing. It's going to be a good spot to do it. And how successful the build video was. Just jump in our truck, unload this guy. So he doesn't get very far before he's full. That's why we need to turn double yield off. I would do it now while you guys are here, but I think that'll take a fair while to actually load the game because there's so much stuff in it. Oh, that's a bit of a glitch there. Let's leave them open then, so it doesn't look quite as silly. Yeah, it'll probably take a good 5 or 10 minutes to load back into the game anyway, so we'll just do it for now. Once I finish this recording, I will save it, jump out, take it off, and then go from there. But you guys let me know if you want to see everything, 100% of this Let's Play, or if, you know, get to the stage where finish recording but we haven't finished harvesting that field. Do we time lapse it? Do I do it off camera, or do you guys want to see it all? Let me know in the comment section. Either way, I'm happy. But, I want to make sure you guys are happy. Do what you guys want to do and go from there. Obviously, we're not going to be able to please everybody, unfortunately. It's just a way of life, but hopefully everyone will sort of agree on the same sort of thing. So we can't buy these areas still, which is a bit of a shame. We can buy. I was going to do potatoes down here because I think got, yeah, Frito-Lay down there, so sugar beets and potatoes down that southern end. And I'm thinking, whoop, cows here, might do the pigs over here somewhere. Sheep we could probably do over here somewhere. Chickens might be able to do over up here somewhere, and horses. Oh, God damn it! Sort of spread them out across the map so they're not right on top of each other. But have the pigs down south because that's where we're going to have obviously our potatoes and sugar beets, which we need. We'll need to do like a corn area. So we're going to have to do a, maybe here, field 15, because it's sort of center of the map. We can do a grain, what would you call it? A grain harvesting company. So all they'll do is plant corn, barley, wheat, etc., and harvest. So they won't do anything else. They won't do animals. They won't do nothing. They just do grain and grain only. Just like this farm here is only doing milk. Well, milk and cheese, I suppose. But we supply milk so we can sell it to the cheese company. Because what do we have? Go across to milk. I think there's, yeah, Williams Cheese and Country Fresh. So we can sell milk to Country Fresh, sell milk to Williams Cheese. They turn it into cheese, of course. So supply the two different companies. And then go from there. The other thing I do have installed, which I would like to put on this farm somewhere, whether I can find somewhere, would be this. Oh no, not that. That's the sell point. This Postal Milk House, which takes 1 million litres of milk. So if we can get this in here somewhere, maybe if I can get rid of all these trees and put it in the middle here somewhere. But this will be where, when we unload all our milk from here and here and here, put it in there. That way, we're not selling it straight away. We can sort of build up a little bit and then come back and sell it from there. Now, one thing I will need to look at, animal trailers. I think I've still got, yeah, this one, 75,000 litres, but don't think we can. No, we can't put a trailer on the back. It'd be good if we could have a trailer on the back to do like double milk delivery sort of thing. So I think once we get to that stage that we're like all these cows are full, we've only got 10 in each, 220 milk, so not much, but once those like cow barns are full, I don't know how much milk we're going to produce, but I'm thinking it's going to be a bloody lot. So we're going to need to possibly have another way or a bigger trailer to be able to deliver the milk, or do a double trailer, triple trailer, whatever we need to do. But I don't know how much a real semi-trailer would hold as far as literage, but I wouldn't want to mod it and have it too unrealistic. Right, so that's one full trailer load. I don't know what this guy's doing. Out of the way! God damn it! Let's try not to crash again like we did before. So head in and drop this grass off. Still got some weird triggers at times. And I don't think we don't need any straight grass. Oops. In our silo, I might put a little bit. That'll do. To work out which one it's filling. This one. It's going to take 50,000 litres. Yep, smack bang on. So we're going to need to do that 4 times just to fill the barns with grass. I don't think I've delivered water to every single one of them either, so we're going to have to get water to them as well. Yeah, that overloading point is really in a weird spot. Alright. This guy is full again. I think at the start we will sell this grain. This harvester eventually we will sell and get rid of. Get it away from this field because, as I said, this guy will focus only on cows. Once we get the grain guys up and running, they will supply everybody on the map, including the farm. So the potato guys will sell to Frito-Lay. That farm is also our farm, but they'll supply the pigs. The grain guys will supply the wheat to the chickens, and the corn and wheat and stuff for the pigs. And this guy here will probably supply the sheep as well, because we've got the big grass field on this side. So the machinery here will get the job done, and then we'll deliver it over to the sheep wherever we might put them. Somewhere close to this field would be good, but we'll have to wait and see. I'll let this guy sort of move and we'll go over where he is. That way we're not destroying too much of the crop, which doesn't matter because you can see how much we're getting anyway. So we destroyed a fair bit of it, but so I'm not that concerned. Alright, time to go and get some more grass. So at the start, obviously it's going to be fairly repetitive, but I'm hoping once we get through getting the cows sort of set up, then we can go and focus on something else. You know, do an episode of the cows, do an episode of sugar beets, an episode of potatoes, an episode of grain, and then sheep, pigs, and chickens, and horses, whatever. But that way we're sort of doing a bit of everything instead of being really repetitive, which I tend to think most Let's Plays sort of do become fairly repetitive. But yeah, if we can sort of change it up each episode, then we'll be good to go. So this save game is available. Also the sugar beet one as well. You have to have a look at my channel. I'll try to remember to link it in this game, but I will probably forget. If it's not there, well, the link to the save games will be there anyway, but if it's not there, you can either look at the build on my channel, the Let's Build playlist, or there'll be a link in the description for all the save games and all the mods. So for this save game, you'll need to download either just the Michigan Dairy, if this is all you want, or Michigan Dairy and the sugar beets down the bottom. Both of those saves are available. And then from there, you'll need to download all the mods as well. So there'll be all the current mods, all will be packed into a mod file, into like a single zip file for the mods. So you'll need to download that and extract that into your mod folder in your Farming Simulator. My documents, Farming Simulator mods, blah blah blah. The whole lot into there. I would suggest downloading every mod that's in there because I don't have the time to go through and do them individually. It will take forever. So just download the whole mod pack. I know it is a fair chunk, but download it. put it in your computer. Any mod you don't want, then delete from there. But all the mods in there are mods that I use and currently use, plus extras I think that I'm using now that aren't in there. But yeah, that's my suggestion. Just install them all anyway, and then whatever ones you don't want, delete them. It'll be a lot easier for you to install everything than to sort of search through one by one of what you actually need. For all the new builds I'm doing, I am going to do my best to put the save game file and use minimal mods, and then link all those mods as well in the description. Alright, what have we got it on? Yeah, it's on easy. Farm Bureau Co-op we'll go to. Over there. Alright, we'll go this way. We will sell this trailer load, or 2 trailer loads, because we're nearly at the end of our first episode. And there's no point in waiting. 14,500 litres, he's not going to fill. Well, he's going to fill the trailer up, but there's not going to have any left over, so it's a waste of time. He'll be full by the time we get back. Either way, it's probably more efficient doing it this way. A little bit less money, but in my opinion, a little bit more efficient. Right, so we can get a 3rd trailer on this if you like. It didn't stop there because we have that much weight that I started to stop way too late. So it's not the Pioneer one. It's not the little building after, which I think is the bank. It should be the building after that. There you go. It's already got a full, or nearly a full grain tank. So he would have been full by now if we had have waited and topped that back trailer up. Maybe possibly could have drove alongside him anyway and filled it up that way, but doesn't matter. Which way do we go? In between. Alright, let's see how this works. Look at that, it's pretty cool. Well, let's take that off. That is outstanding. Another screenshot of that, that is pretty cool. That's how an Aussie tipper would work. I don't know. Oh, then again, they probably would leave that dolly on because the majority of it would fall out anyway. But I would think that they would tip with the grain door in real life, not actually the whole back part. I don't know. Don't quote me on it, but that is what I would think. Let's have a quick look. Is this the bank? Yes, it is. The Farm Bureau Bank. I think it's a fair bit slower tipping that way, but certainly seems like it. But I think it's more realistic doing it that way. Look at that money we're making though. Big, big money. 185,000. So I don't know what we had before that. We're going to look at our harvest income. It's property income. 130,000 from just those 2 trailers. Obviously this property income is our beehives and stuff. You guys would have seen on our build, if you've seen it. We've got beehives back at the farm, so they're bringing in a little bit of money. I can't remember exactly. I don't think it'll be worthwhile trying to look through the garage because you can see we've got that much stuff in there. It's going to take forever. So yeah, in between episodes, I'm going to take off the double yield. I will also take off the tree pack to get rid of all the trees and stuff. I might take off the actually I'll have to have a look around. Take off the MW, I think it's called, complex mod as well, which will give me that fence around the map. Get rid of the fence. Don't really need it anyway, but that'll sort of give us a little bit better frame rate, I hope, as well. But I'll have to make sure there's no buildings that it will remove. Actually, it'll probably remove the silo, so we'll might not be able to do that. We could obviously go and sell the fence, but it would definitely, I think it'll definitely get rid of our silo if we do that. So don't want that to happen. But rightio, guys, we'll end the episode here. It's hit 45 minutes, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As I said, if you want to see absolutely everything, so me continue on from here, episode 2, leave it in the comments section. If you'd like me to time-lapse the rest of this field, blah blah blah, leave it in the comments. If you'd rather me finish it off and come back and start something else, leave that in the comments section as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. It's been Britto. See you guys soon.